Hi, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to overload the assignment operator so that we can assign one object to another object of the same type. So let's get started. So we're going to use our point class that we've been developing, and here's just an overview of the class. So let's go up to the declaration section and write our declaration for our assignment operator. And so it's going to return a constant point reference. So that's the return value. And it's going to take a point reference as its parameter. Very straightforward. In case you're just wondering what I'm talking about, let me write some code that won't run. I won't even try to compile it. Whoops, can't spell. Let's go ahead and write out P1 also. Okay, so back to our definition. I'm sorry, our declaration. So there's our declaration. So now let's write out the definition. So far everything's good. We write out point : operator since we have to scope this operator within the point class. And now I'm going to create my parameter P and T. Now here's where it gets kind of interesting. Let me stop before I go any farther. This, if you're not familiar with the this pointer, this is a pointer that always points to the current object. And so we use this so that we can reference the current object without having a name for it, since we don't have a name. We're in code, so we don't have a name like P1 for a point or whatever. So we have to have a way to reference the current object, and we do that with this. So what we're going to say is that if this current object is not equal to the point object that we're passing in or we're trying to assign, then we're safe to assign the x and y coordinates of the parameter into the x and y coordinates of the current object. Then the last step is to return this pointer dereferenced. And that's really all you have to do. Let me compile this. Make sure it worked. And it did. So let me review my program. So in my program, I create a point object, P1, write out its x and y. Then I create a new point object and assign it, or P2, and assign it P1. Then we write out P2. So let's run that. And there we go. We can see that point 1 is x1, y2, and P2, or point 2, is x1, y2. Let's go back and review real quick, because this has been a fairly fast video. The declaration, constant point reference, operator equal, and then a constant point reference as a parameter. The definition, just expand that, and then we check the this pointer to make sure that we're not dealing with this very same object. We're not assigning into itself. And if not, then we're going to assign the parameters x to this x and the parameters y to this y, and then we're going to return our this pointer to get our assignment. Let's run it one more time. Let's look at the code, and then let's run, and there we go. So that wraps up this video on overloading the assignment operator, and I'll see you in the next video.